Governor, a comment for the governing body?
Yes, Mayor. I'd like to finish what we were on earlier before I was interrupted. Look, I mean, you and some of your supporters will come and try and obfuscate on this issue, but I guess I would go back first and point out that health benefits for part-time elected officials were legal as a matter of state law, as I understand it, for a long, long time. And then in 2010, there was a Reform Act passed by, it was bipartisan. It was, in fact, it was, as I understand it, Democratic State Senator Nick Scutari, our state senator, was one of the co-sponsors of the reform package legislation that was signed by Governor Christie. And that reform legislation said that under state health benefits law, part-time elected officials are not eligible to receive benefits. So look, you can obfuscate all you want on this issue, but it's my absolute belief that you knew that what you were doing was wrong, and you did it anyway. So I think there's a few things just for the record. I'm not going to get in big debate with you on it, but I think there's some things that the people of Scotch Plains deserve to know on this issue. And the first is that in 2014, when we voted to move to the state health benefits plan, right here as I sat in this seat, the town attorney at the time advised you, and he said that you ought to recuse yourself from the vote because you had an interest, you had a conflict in the outcome of that vote. And what that meant was you weren't eligible to receive those benefits should we move to the state health benefits plan. Additionally, I'm aware that you received a memo, and I have a copy of this memo right here. This memo is dated September 10th, 2013. This is from a previous township attorney, Judy Verone, and it's a memo looking into health care benefits for elected officials and the effect on grandfathering. And the gist of this memo says that you were challenged for taking health benefits as a grandfather, and that the reason you could keep taking those benefits was because at that time the township was on private insurance. We hadn't yet moved to state health benefits plan. Well, we've since moved to state health benefits plan. So the fact that this thing said your grandfathering was okay is no longer the case. You had to have known that moving to the state health benefits plan meant that we were subject to a whole other set of rules and laws. Additionally, I want the people of Scotch Plains to understand the following two issues on this. So it's against the law to take health benefits as a part-time elected official, and Section 5214-17.26a says fraudulent obtaining, attempt to obtain benefits, fourth-degree crime. Any person who knowingly obtains or attempts or conspires to obtain coverage or benefits under the state health benefits program for himself or another, knowing that the person for whom membership or benefits are sought is ineligible therefore, shall be guilty of a crime in the fourth degree. Now, I'm not an attorney, so I went to look up what a crime of the fourth degree is, and as I understand it, it's what's called an indictable offense. I guess in most other states, that's what you would call a felony. And it says a crime of the fourth degree is one that is punishable by up to 18 months in jail and a fine of $10,000. So it's a serious offense if one is guilty of this offense. So for those of you sitting at home, ask yourselves the following question. Is it now the case that after 10 years of taking health benefits from the taxpayer, did Mayor Glover, and I asked him the question why he got off, but he doesn't want to answer the question. Maybe his attorney advised him not to answer the question. Did Mayor Glover suddenly discover a newfound concern for the taxpayer, or did he, after being publicly confronted with the facts, realize that he could no longer pretend in a court of law that he didn't know? And so, to save himself from the possibility of jail time, he is now relinquishing his taxpayer-funded benefits. You all might think it's funny. I don't think it's very funny in the least bit. Can we have some order in the room, please, Mayor?
Please proceed.
I will keep going. I am firmly convinced that the mayor's change of heart has everything to do with his own self-interest, but I'll let the viewers at home make that determination for themselves. My only question to you now, Mayor, is are you going to reimburse the town for the cost of the benefits you received from July 2015 to present?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, you heard with our standing attorney, man of great stature and great experience, has said. clearly, I think it was echoed before, a lot of this is political. So this is not public debate, it's public comments. So Mr. Jones has once again made his public comments, and in the face of our attorney, very astute attorney, who said that there was nothing inappropriate with by receiving this, you know, that's my comment. And these allegations are just simply preposterous.
I have another
We're not
topic.
debate. We're not. If you have another
I
topic,
have
please,
another
because I think
topic I'd
we've
like to-
closed down on this one. I would hope.
Yeah, if you're not going to answer the questions, that's
No,
fine. We'll move on.
I think
So
everyone has.
the
Answered.
next-
I think, sir, I think they have been answered, and further, I think the attorney, ladies and gentlemen at home, has answered it. Your next topic, please.
Yes, my next topic is also a follow-up on a item we discussed at the October conference meeting. That